Boise, I have 2 words for you this month: new construction. We're basically the Costco of housing right now. Lots of options, decent prices, and you'll probably leave with more square footage than you planned. But before you start packing your hard hat, let's dive into what the August numbers really mean for you: buyers, sellers, and anyone just here for the drama of mortgage rates. First, let's zoom out. Realtor.com just ranked Boise as the #2 metro in the US for new construction. Why? Because we've got a big supply of new homes on the market. And unlike a lot of other places, prices on those new builds haven't spiked through the roof. That combo makes us stand out nationally, and it's one of the reasons buyers are still watching Boise closely. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the elephant in the Federal Reserve? Mortgage rates dipped to an 11-month low, down 15 basis points to about 6.35%, after weak jobs data and stubborn inflation pressures. And on September 17th, the Fed officially cut its benchmark interest rate by 0.25%, their first rate cut since late 2024. The move was aimed at supporting a weakening job market, and officials even hinted that even more cuts could come before the year wraps up. Translation: affordability just got a little friendlier, and it might even get better if rates continue to ease. Back at home, there's been a lot of activity. Caldwell annexed Farmway Village to add more affordable housing, especially for farm laborers in Canyon County. Homedale just broke ground on new commercial development, and in downtown Boise, we cut the ribbon on a new affordable apartment complex with 102 units designed for households earning 30 to 80% of the area median income, so roughly $109,000 for a family of 4. These kind of moves matter. They don't just add housing, they affect overall supply and affordability in our market. Now, let's get into the numbers that actually hit your wallet. Median sales price, $559,990. That's up 3.7% year over year and up 1.8% from July. The main reason: lower sales in Boise shifted more weight to Eagle and Kuna, which both have higher price points. In Boise specifically, the median price ticked up month over month, while Meridian, Kuna, and Eagle all saw slight declines. Days on market, 41 days. That's up 5% from last year and last month. But here's the twist: older resale homes, 20 plus years old, are still selling the fastest. In Boise, they average about 20 days on the market. Why? Likely inventory shortage, not buyer fatigue. Bottom line, well-priced older homes are still moving quickly. Homes sold, 829. That's up 14.7% year over year, but down 7.8% compared to July. The slowdown was mostly in resale homes in Boise, Meridian, and Star. In fact, older resale homes saw the steepest drop in sales in August. Inventory at 2,213 homes. That's a 20.5% increase from last year, but only a slight month-to-month gain. Fun fact: the subdivision with the most inventory is Centerville in Meridian, with 37 homes, mostly under $500K, many already with price cuts. About 30% of all new inventory added in August was resale homes over 20 years old, aka the sweet spot for buyers. Pending sales, 1,141. That's down slightly, both year over year, down 2.1%, and month over month, down 3.2%. But here's the key: 53% of those pending sales are set to close in September, higher than July's 51%. And nearly 40% are older resale homes. Demand in that category is staying strong. Month supply of inventory, 3. Still technically a seller's market, but edging towards balance. And personally, with boots on the ground and all the deals being made, I consider it the best time for buyers. So here's a message from our BRR president. Elizabeth Hume, the 2025 president, summed it up nicely. Higher price markets like Eagle, Kuna, and Boise pushed up median prices, even with fewer sales overall. And yet, older resale homes are still in strong demand, selling quickly and making up a huge portion of pending closings. In other words, buyers still want those homes, and sellers need a strategy to stand out. If you're a buyer, keep those eyes on rates. Older resale homes are moving fast, so if you've got your eye on one, don't wait too long. If you're selling, price and presentation are everything. Even with higher median prices, buyers are picky, and homes that sit too long risk price cuts. If you're just watching the market, grab your popcorn. Between construction, affordability projects, and Fed decisions, the next few months will be interesting. If you want to talk through how these numbers affect your own budget or selling plans here in Boise, Kuna, or Eagle, reach out. I'll help you navigate it all with less stress and maybe even a laugh or two along the way. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe for more Boise market updates, and drop a comment below below if you're curious about a specific neighborhood or city. I'll break it down in a future video. This is Sarah Breck, keeping you in the know on Boise real estate. Until next time, don't call it Boise.